What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the FishHooked YouTube channel. I'm at a familiar pond back here. The crappie are starting to heat up. They're starting to come towards the bank, starting to warm up outside, so they're starting to spawn. And you know we love crappie fishing. And as far as the giveaway winner goes, it's John Long 8157. You're the winner, so congratulations. We'll get with you and get that giveaway sent out to you as soon as possible. So congratulations. Thanks for all the support lately. And if you guys enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button. It's super fun doing this crappie fishing this time of year, and we plan on doing more videos like this, so stay tuned. There's a fish. Is that a crappie? Yes, it is. Come here. All right. So it is the end of February. It's just a little guy. It's the end of February, and I caught that crappie right off the bank. And I've had a couple bites on the bank, and so there's some crappie, I'm talking about less than a foot off the bank, which means they're coming over here to spawn, which is so cool to see because I've been waiting on that. Wait till I catch some crappie from the bank again. Also, one thing I want to point out here is I'm using this neon. I don't have anything to cut my tag end off there, so that's no good. But I've got this like neon green, it's a Moglow Bobby Garland jig, and I was using more of a natural color. It was like a clear with like a little gray in it, but this watercolor, if you notice, it's pretty murky. Visibility is pretty low. Switched over to that, and it's getting bites, like a pretty good amount of bites. I've had probably 3 or 4 bites in the last about 5 to 10 minutes or so. And I'm starting to locate some of these crappie. There's a fish. Is that a crappie? I think that's a crappie. It's actually probably a good one if it is. Yeah, it is. It's a little better than the last one. That's crappie number 2. Again on that neon color. Just a fun catch. What do you think about that, Ozzy? He's like, what's that? What's that? It's a crappie. Nice. Again, close to the bank. A little farther out than the last one. So I'm kind of trying to like find the sweet spot of where the most of them are sitting at right now. That's always the goal. Or if I could find a bunch of them piled up, that'd be nice too. Either way. It's not real deep where I'm casting to. And it's almost, I don't really want to say it's a flat out here, but it's a lot shallower and it's pretty flat going down through here. So like, you know, that was a fish too right there. Pulled my jig down. So I think I might have located some crappie stacked up out here in front of me. I don't know if that was a fish or if that was grass. Let's try that again. There's a fish. Is that another crappie? I think it is. There's definitely some crappie out here. Woo! Come here, buddy. Another decent one, really. I mean, I'll take that for this little pond. You know, a lot of, not really supposed to have crappie in a pond, but they're just in here and there's nothing you can really do about it because of how fast they repopulate. But it'd take forever to get them all out, and my dad caught a that's not a bad one, but my dad caught if you watched the channel, you saw a video where he caught a 15.25-inch crappie. That's a big crappie, especially for a pond like this. So there are some slabs in here. Definitely. Oh, dude, there's another one. They're stacked up out there. Back-to-back casts. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, man, dude. These are some nicer ones, though. I mean, I feel like the average size of the crappie are going up. What is that? That'd be my fourth one, I think. That's a little hand size. I don't know what that is. It's probably like pushing 10 inches, if not more. Got a little gut on them too. I'll have to eat some of these guys. That's cool. So much fun though. All I'm doing is just kind of stacked up out here. I'm bringing them, throwing it out there, slowly bringing it back to me. It's not real deep. The crappie are pretty shallow, and so I'm not really having to do it a whole lot. I'm not really ticking it that much, just letting it swim back to me. And since it's not that deep, I don't really have to wait too long for the jig to travel or go deep. I just kind of start reeling this almost as soon as it hits the water. And there's definitely some fish out there. There's another bank over there. I really think this bank is the perfect bank for these crappie to be right now in this pond, because it's probably one of the deepest banks on this body of water. There's a fish. Oh, he was real close to the bank, probably about a foot off. He's swimming right towards me. That's a little bit smaller one. Still fun to catch though. Small little dude. Get him back. He was real close up to the bank. So these crappie are spawning now, I guess. There's a fish. I think that's a crappie. Maybe not though. Yeah, it is. Get in here, buddy. Little dude. Finally caught another one. it had been a while, because that's one of the smaller ones there, but we'll take them, put it back. But it's been a while because I moved spots, like I said, didn't catch anything, came back over here, finally caught one out of the middle over here. So there are some crappie in the middle. And another thing is that I'm seeing flickers on the top, and that's a crappie. Okay, when you see a flicker on the top of the water, that's a crappie. 9 times out of 10, because they just come up and they kind of swipe, and it makes a flicker in the water, and they usually spit some water out. Whereas a bass will come up and just blow up on the top when it comes to eat something. And so if you see a little flicker on the water and some water just kind of comes out, that's a crappie. And I'm seeing a lot of that. Oh, there's a fish. Yeah, we're back on them now, boys. That's so much fun. They might be a little small, but still a blast. Which these are the smallest ones I've caught so far. The other ones were pretty decent sized. But that's a whole lot of fun though. And this color is still working. And so I'm gonna keep using it. There's a fish. Woo! Come here, buddy. That's a little bass. I was gonna say, you can tell between a bass and a crappie how they fight. And that's my PB right there, boys. About 1 ounce. Gotta start somewhere. There's a fish. Yeah, that's a bass though. Either that or a really good crappie. Oh, a nice crappie. Knew he was fighting harder than those other little ones. But that's a nice one to end on there. Nice little slab. I'll take him. I'm gonna call it right there on that guy, because man, it's starting to get a little dark out here, but super fun crappie fishing, and all doing it on this. I've caught probably, man, I've caught over 10 fish on this same jig. I haven't even switched up yet. And it's just a little Bobby Garland Mogul. I got a little, that's I think that's a 1/16 of an ounce jig head, maybe 1/32. I think it's probably 1/16. It's a little heavy, but that's getting the job done. That's really all I needed to catch all those crappie. And that combination right there will catch you a lot of crappie. And especially with this watercolor, and you know, if it was a little more clear, I'd use a different color, but that seemed to do the trick right there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Had a blast. Tell him bye, Ozzy. Nope. No bye. Okay. Maybe a little. But we appreciate you guys watching. All the support. It's awesome. And congratulations again to John Long. We'll get that giveaway out to you as soon as possible. And y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. All that stuff helps the channel out so much. And thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Come on, buddy.